I mean, the vocalist is just out of this world for one thing. And on top of that, through their hairstyles, their outfits, and like just the way that they present themselves on stage, like you can see all of like these people like coming here to see this world that they've created.
今日は x ジャパンさんの「紅」聞いてみるよ。
Let's find out!
こんにちは、全人類と友達になろうとが僕がミスターウチです。そして
花です。
アロンです。
今日のテーマは x ジャパンの「紅」聞いてみよう。
X Japan. Well, I've seen X Japan before in like a lineup, but I didn't know that they were actually a Japanese band.
Oh, it's like one of those bands that like uses Japan as like.
Yeah.
x ジャパンさん、
はい。
はい。
日本の伝説のバンドです。本当にマジで伝説ってみんな思ってると思う。で、多分音楽的にはヘビーメタルとかビジュアル系って日本語で言う。
Oh, visual K. Ah,
Oh,
did they make that?
Yes, I.
Did they start that trend of?
多分そうだと思う。
What?
海外ではビジュアル系は言わないでしょ、でも普通は。
No, no, no. Only people who have studied about Japanese culture know.
I definitely have heard like, oh, this is so visual K.
It's a look, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a kind
yeah.
of certain kind of style. Like I don't know, your hair is just like this, and like it's pointing out with like Gatsby. You know, that's the only way that you can get those like really really defined hair locks, right? And maybe they have makeup, maybe they have like a leather accessories, right?
そのビジュアル系の走り、まあ最初とも言われてる x ジャパンさん。演奏もめちゃくちゃすごいし、歌もめちゃくちゃうまい。
Interesting.
伝説のバンドになってるんで、今日はそれをみんなで聞いていきたいと思います。
Right.
それでは行ってみましょう。
Show.
Oh yeah, you see his hand? He's like conducting it.
Ooh. Oh, very emotive for a heavy metal song.
And this turns into a heavy metal song?
I have no idea. I think it just stays like this the whole time.
Probably 8 minutes. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Oh man. Yeah, play that violin.
Okay, let's go.
Wow.
Feeling it. Oh my god.
This was actually my impression of Japan. Like everybody dressed like this.
This kind of Victorian era inspired clothes.
Steampunk.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like they're just getting started, no?
And they have a whole 8 minutes.
よく考えたら、そのヘビーメタルっていうかバンドでピアノ弾いてバイオリン弾くってすごくない？
Right, right. My image, heavy metal is just like bros, like smelly bros with like long hair and like ripped up clothes, and you go, yeah, I'm so manly. Buh. But this is like very not, well, at least in the American consciousness, not like your epitome of like masculine metalhead. You know what I mean?
It's very elegant for heavy
Yeah,
metal.
yeah.
Yeah.
服とかもさ、ファイナルファンタジーみたいな世界観がちょっとあるじゃん。日常生活と分けて世界観みたいなのを作ってると思うよ。
Oh, なるほどね。
そう。
I see, I see.
だからみんながこの x ジャパンの皆さんが出てきたら違う世界に入れるみたいな
Oh, is that
I
what
see.
they're going for?
なのかなと思いましたこの赤いピアノを弾いてる方は YOSHIKI さん
Yoshiki, okay.
Vincent Valentine, right?
で
Yeah.
ボーカルの方が TOSHI さん
Oh, okay, okay.
この二人が中心で x ジャパンは作られたで
Ah,
後で入ってこられたバイオリン弾いてる杉蔵さん
I see, I
okay.
see. I
Like
see,
a
I see.
real party.
Like an actual
Like an actual Final Fantasy.
もうファイナルファンタジーはいいよ
Alright, let's go.
Wow. Ooh. Oh yeah. Whoa.
Well, the entrance of that violin is very subtle.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshiki kawaii.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, to find the truth in you. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
Sick.
Oh, nice.
That was a nice limit break.
Yeah, the limit break.
Yeah.
Okay, when the blast beats come in.
I'm waiting for bass drum.
Boom, boom, dum, 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 dum.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, wasn't that far off.
Yeah, you were close. Oh, sick.
Oh my god, the costumes.
Dude, X at the
Yeah,
top.
oh my lord.
Oh. What a reverberating voice.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my god. Whoa! Oh my god!
Alright,
That's
nice,
so
nice.
raw.
Wow.
めっちゃ移り変わり綺麗だったね。なんか
Yeah, yeah.
But it still fits, right? Like the beginning of it, it's a completely different vibe, but it still makes sense in the grand scheme of things.
そうよね。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
なんか時々さ、全然違うニュアンスの楽器とか音楽一曲の中に入れて、なんかあれ変なつなぎ目だったなみたいな思うことあるじゃん。
Right,
で
right,
も
right.
全然そんな感じなくて、最初バイオリンとピアノとボーカルで綺麗にって終わらせてからガーってきたよね。
But it still has like the same like impact, I guess. Right? Like even like during the softer parts, it's still like I said, it's very like somber and kind of like brooding, but it still has like an emotional impact kind of thing. But when like everything kind of comes in, it still has the same sensation, I suppose, but it's just done in a different way, kind of thing.
He has a very bellowing vibrato.
Yeah, yeah.
We got it,
Yeah,
yeah. I can't do it. But
トシさんさ、声めちゃくちゃ高くなかった？
yes,
いや
yes.
びっくりした。ちょっとあそこだけ聞いてみよう。
Whoa! Come on! It doesn't even break at the top. Wait, calm down.
出せる地声で。声すごい綺麗やね。
Right, and it still like had body to it too, right? Because I feel like most people, me, if they try saying that high, it just turns into just like a regular scream. There's no note to it. It's just,
Your esophagus just goes like this.
yeah, just- but,
He's
yeah.
hitting the note and his throat's still like very like big and throat like this.
Lots of airflow.
Right, right. It's not like this, it's like like that.
Right? Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait, go back. Is that drummer? Wait, that blonde guy. We've seen that guy before.
Wait a second. Is that Vincent Valentine?
Yeah, it's Vincent Valentine. He
With
took
his shirt off?
He took it off. Yoshiki.
Right, right, yes.
So I didn't even see him take off the red jacket.
Well, I remember when he got off the piano, he kind of like went like this, but
Oh,
I
right,
thought
right.
it was for style. Yeah,
Wait, the lights went off before the
yeah,
explosion
I guess so.
happened.
I guess during that time he took it off.
Dude, how are you that good at piano and that good at keeping up with the pace of heavy metal?
Right, right,
Holy crap.
このドラムめちゃくちゃ難しいって日本人の中で伝説になってて。
Yeah.
もうすごいずっと速いビート叩き続けないといけないから、
Right, right.
ヨシキさん自身、確か腰から首にかけて頸椎のところかな、
Oh.
を手術してるから、そのくらい激しいのよ。
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh.
The tongue.
すげえ。
Oh.
Harmonizing guitars.
Oh dang, they're doing some Dragon Force stuff. Is it like 3?
Yeah, I thought
3 guitars?
I think a third one came out. Like,
ちなみにこのモニターに映ってるヒデさんは、まあ元メンバーで、今ちょっともうこの世にいらっしゃらないんだけど、昔のメンバーも大切にしてディスプレイに映して一緒に今音楽をプレイしてるみたいな感じにファンに伝えてるってことだよね。
so it's a very commemorative moment kind of thing, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, because this was in 2009. Ah, that makes sense. That's cool. So he's still playing with the band. Like we are all still together as one X Japan. It's really true when you were talking earlier, Fuji, about how they send you to a different world because they do that through the way that they play their music. I mean, the vocalist is just out of this world for one thing, and on top of that, through their hairstyles, their outfits, and like just the way that they present themselves on stage, like you can see all of like these people like coming here to see this world that they've created, which is
Subarashi.
amazing. Yes, thank you. Look at them. They're having the time of their lives up there. Look at that.
Oh, was that Mr. Hide?
Yeah. Yeah.
ちょっと待って待って待って。
What?
何今のこれのやつ。
Yeah, X
Japan. X Japan.
X Japan. Exactly.
Of course, of course.
Great observation.
It's like a mix between the thrashiness of Metallica, like Ride the Lightning era Metallica,
Yeah.
and more operatic metal bands of Sweden. What's that one band? Nightwish. They have like this. The singer is like an opera singer. She sings like operatic, right? And the music in the background's like metal, but it's not as like thrashy as this. But it has like the same like the beginning part. It was like with piano and violin and stuff like that. And they incorporate the same elements. This Nightwish band, they incorporate the same elements in their music. But that mixed with like the thrashes of Metallica, kind of X. Right, Japan.
Is that what you
Nightwish, Metallica, X Japan. I mean, it probably isn't like that on purpose, but that's what I think of.
I wonder what X Japan is. It's probably a crossover of things, no? Is that what the X?
Clearly Nightwish and Metallica.
Yeah.
ピアノとかバイオリンも入れてたもんね。
Yeah.
Yeah,
でビジュアル系でいろんなものを X してるんかもしれんね。
Oh, so it keeps on doing this. So it's actually a multi-layered X of multiple components just going overlapping each other consistently, right? But you only can see in 2D. But what's actually happening, it
If it's-
looks like
if it's
this. It looks like this in 3D. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah! Dude, those drums are crazy.
Yaba.
This is probably the most like positive and uplifting metal show I've ever seen in my life.
For real,
What is
yeah.
this? This is arena rock.
No moshing, it's just like, yeah! Everybody with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
No one hating their life.
Right.
Yeah!
Like you can feel the happy crowd energy.
Right.
Let's go! Vincent Valentine, baby! Damn, dude. Dang!
Oh, the audience is all dressed up too.
Right? I love that though, like for fans to match the energy of their favorite artists,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It happens a lot at concerts where they try to like dress up like the band members, or maybe they see them in the media and they're like, oh, they wear things like this, so I'm gonna wear like it to the costume, and everybody kind of mirrors it at the concert. So even when the shot is going like really, really wide, you can see like how dedicated the fan base is.
Right. I see that a lot in Japan specifically. Like people dress up to match the aesthetic of like the band playing. Right. Like my friend lives near Kyocera Dome.
Yeah.
And whenever I go there, a lot of like shows and stuff happen at Kyocera Dome, and you see throngs of people going to the concert, and they're all dressed up. And I think that's just kind of cool in Japan, very Japan-like, right?
Yeah.
But like people who go to shows in, I don't know, let's say Canada, the U.S., it's always just like black T-shirt, black
Right.
pants, or like your favorite. Well, for metal shows at least, it's like you have to wear another band's metal shirt, but it has to be in the same genre as the band you're singing.
Is there a rule for that?
That's like an unwritten rule kind of thing. So for example, if you're going to see a death metal band, you have to wear another death metal band shirt.
なんで見に行くデスメタルのバンドの T シャツ着ていけばいいじゃん。
That's okay, but that's a little dasai.
何それ
It's okay. If you go there and buy a shirt at the concert, buy the band shirt from the merch table, and then put it on, that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you wear it and then go, it's like, oh, bro, no.
What?
x ジャパンのファンの人はもうすごい、まあ、コスプレじゃないけどいろんな服着てるじゃん。
Yeah, yeah.
それどう思う
I think it's cool though that the dedication, the level of dedication they have towards the band I think is really awesome, because like I was saying before, if you're not familiar with like the metal scene and you like make a taboo, like you mess up and wear like the wrong shirt, it's like, oh, you can't, like you're not part of us kind of thing. It's so silly. It's such a stupid silly thing. No one actually gets mad at you, but you can kind of feel the energy. It's like, oh, I'm definitely singled out here for wearing
Right.
a different band shirt. But like here, everyone is kind of wearing, you know, expressing themselves in an artistic way through their costume, and I think that's really cool.
I don't think I've ever seen like a rock metal concert where everyone is so happy and uplifting.
Yeah.
A lot of rock and metal is like singing about their struggles, you know, like
Yeah.
that's where
Yeah.
that's how they construct their songs, right?
Yeah.
It's like a happy war cry or something.
You know, like the emo kid
Right.
type of vibe.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to point out is that how many women were in the crowd. Like
You're
I think-
right.
Yeah, because I feel like I was saying before, metal fans are usually sweaty men
Correct.
who don't shower.
シャワーを浴びてるでしょ。
But like that stereotype is there, right? Metal fans are usually kind of like long hair, sweaty men, right? But the fact there's so many women in the audience, I think is kind of like, clearly this band has mass appeal as opposed to having very niche appeal like metal has in North America. Obviously, there are female metal fans. I don't want to say like only men like it, but that generally seems to be the trend.
Right.
At X Japan, if you look at their clothes and everything, the way they dress is kind of like very artistic and somewhat androgynous.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same appeal that David Bowie had, right?
Yeah, David Bowie, yeah.
The
The
androgyny,
deep
right?
V-neck.
Oh yeah. Remember American Apparel in 2009? The deep.
Dude,
Yeah.
deep V's were a thing.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that. Oh my
Let's bring back the
goodness.
deep V, guys.
Deep V's and chains, bro. Yeah.
Deep V's and chains. Very, very short, tight jean shorts.
God.
Let's go.
That's what they're wearing.
That's sick.
They have deep V-necks with like.
That's why I had to bring it back. They're leading the charge.
Choker?
Oh yeah, remember the black choker?
Isn't he wearing a choker?
Oh, he is.
He is, right?
Trying to keep me in a cage, but you can't. Wow.
すごい。
Like this behavior, you only see like arena rock,
Yeah.
not a heavy musician.
The voices are really high pitched.
No kidding.
ドラムうまいね。
Whoa! Oh. Dang, that edgy voice.
Yeah.
Was he using an edgy voice throughout? Because I couldn't really tell because of the mic and like the echoing and the reverb throughout. But then was he singing like that the whole time with the drums
I guess so.
and all the instruments going on? Dang.
How's your head and like neck not hurt from that?
How's your throat not dead after like I couldn't do that for like
I
maybe
do
3 seconds.
I do
tops.
one song at karaoke and like my neck hurts because I'm like straining so hard. And this guy does it for a whole show.
Jeez.
Props.
本当にすごいね
Oh my god.
You don't see any of the veins popping out while he's singing.
Oh, that's true,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Right, right.
insane.
I love talking about veins.
トシさんの声すごいなと思って、音がめちゃくちゃバーって後ろで鳴ってるじゃん、
Yeah.
そのバンド、まあ、ドラムとかギターベースの音に全く負けてないなんかこの声をよく出せるなと思って
My
That's true, yeah,
god.
I mean, it kind of requires that, right? Like if you're going to be in a metal band, you better have like the stamina, I guess, or
Yeah.
like the strength to be able to dasu, as it were, right?
You better be keeping up with everybody else's
yeah.
prowess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If you're there playing like this, then you better sing your heart out, dude.
Right. And he's still like on key though, you know what I mean?
A lot of bands, they think that, or a lot of starting out bands, more in like high school or like when you're younger, they think louder is better. And this is part of the problem because they think that if they play louder, then they'll be able to sound as amazing as bands like X Japan. But the thing is, they're singing louder, but they have a bunch of skills underneath on why they can sing at such a high level, right?
That jawline.
I want that.
Let's
I want
go.
that.
Please give me the jawline.
Yes. Oh. He's like, are you not entertained? Feel like Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, that double kick going the whole time?
Whoa. Whoa!
Oh, harmonized guitars, let's go.
He just screamed like 5 times in a row.
Oh my god.
Oof.
That is the first and most positive, uplifting heavy metal I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, very true.
It
Yeah.
didn't even feel like 8 minutes.
Right, yeah.
そうよねあれ8分あったんや今
That
の
was 8 minutes.
Yeah, like it didn't feel long at all. It was just because their performance is just so high level and so professional that it makes you so immersed into the whole scene, the whole
Right.
artistic performance.
Yeah.
So you are there and you realize all this time passed only after it's finished. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, like the pacing of the song is
Yeah.
really good, right? Because they had that beginning part where it's like really, really quiet, dun dun dun, whatever, with the piano, and they kind of blast into this part, right? But then they have moments where they have like a guitar solo here and there, parts where the guy is singing. There's like a breakdown here and there. So it's really tempting to take one musical idea and just kind of run with it and try to repeat it over and over and over again to fill up the time, kind of thing. Because if you have a good guitar riff, you're tempted to kind of just keep doing it over and over again, right?
Yeah.
But they take a more of like a theme, I suppose, right?
Right.
Or a musical aesthetic, I guess, and then they go from that to flow into one part into the next, which I think is really good musicianship.
As long as you stay within these keys, any guitar solo is fine. We'll
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you each individual
Yeah,
attention.
yeah, right.
That's what it seemed like.
I want to show you one thing. So like I said like most metal fans are just like meatheads, like meathead men who smell really bad.
Yeah.
This band I really like called Nails. I love nails. Oh my god, they're so sick. But like,
Oh, there's a mosh pit, baby.
in like this is like when you think of metal shows,
Yeah, that's the kind of image
you
I
just
have.
think of like this guy like doesn't have a neck, for example. You know, his head, it just kind of fuses into his shoulders.
Correct.
And like the crowd is just basically that times 100 population.
Yeah,
And they push each other, they punch each other. It's like a fight, but like
it's a mosh pit.
it's
yeah.
a mosh pit. Whereas other thing was like, let's go, this is incredible.
They
Very,
had the
like, good
Japanese
vibes.
sticks to the
Oh
glow
yeah,
sticks.
yeah. It's good vibes all around. But
It sounds angry.
oh yeah, if any of you are interested in extreme music, listen to Nails.
Oh, yes.
日本人としてはヘビメタって結構 x ジャパンのイメージあったから、今これ見てめっちゃびっくりした
Really?
僕が x ジャパンが本当にすごいなって思うのはビジュアル系とかヘビーメタルって結構ニッチなパートにあることが多いじゃん、それをx ジャパンって日本のメインストリームミュージックだから、
Right.
Yeah.
そこに持ってくる世間に受け入れさせる演奏技術とか見せ方のその凄さ、これ本当にすごいなと思う。
Right.
And it's not like they change the musicality of it, right?
そうそうそう。
It's not like they change it, make it more pop in order to make it mainstream. No, it's still the same, same visual K, but their performance is such high level that anyone can tell what an artistic and high level they are and how beautiful it is.
Right. Like as if a band with double kick bass drums can sell out Tokyo Dome to like normal people. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
to like that, to like Ippanjin, right? Because like I said, most metalheads, it's like they're like basement dwellers who are just like, "Ugh, I hate the world." But like as if like X Japan has, like I said, mass appeal to like the general population, mainstream appeal.
ダブルペダルってさっき言ってたじゃん、ドラムの、それってやっぱ普通より難しいの？
I mean, this guy had 2 bass drums, right? So he probably had a pedal each, right? If you have 1 bass drum, you can still have a double kick, but it has to be like, connected.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so like the band that I play in, our drummer has started to use double kick drums for some songs, and I mean he's very good at drums, right? But he hasn't had a double kick for very long, so he can do it for like a good while, but then it's hard to kind of keep up this for a long time while moving your hands at the same time. And so the fact that this Yoshiki-san, the fact that he's able to do that and keep up this really, really high pace beat for so long, the entire time is just, yeah, that's true pro level.
はい、ということで今日は x ジャパンの「紅」聞いてみました。どうだった？
Tarin! Ready? Ready?
一人で歌ってくれる？
No, I can't do it.
トシさんの声出ないから。
I thought it was cool, the melding of musical influences. Like I said, Metallica, Nightwish, X Japan. That's my theory, at least.
Yeah, it's crazy to see like a visual cave band like this, like super popular. I thought that when I was in high school and I was introduced to visual cave for the first time, I thought it was like a very niche kind of group, but it seems that it's even larger than I would have expected.
Yeah. Sells out Tokyo Dome, man. That's how big it is.
I have no words. I just loved it.
紅をリクエストしてくださった方ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございま
他に
した。
僕らにリアクションしてほしい曲があればコメント欄までよろしくお願いします。
Put it in!
それでは次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバーイ。ちゃん。
寝る？
と
お願いします